Okay, I am back again. That was weird because this time my computer didn't even freeze up. That was my something. It just stopped streaming. I don't recall telling it to do so, but it was just like, we're done. So that was fun. We were in the middle of a cutscene, which it looks like the stream had part of the cutscene, and then the stream gave up in the middle of the cutscene. So
do we know each other?
We'll start off here.
This feels familiar. I can't seem to. I've forgotten it.
Yeah, I'm a little frustrated, Mackenzie. Sorry. Good to have you here, though.
My name is Alan Wake.
We're in the middle of this very trippy cutscene.
Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink.
You little darlings fighting. Definitely gonna need to rewatch a Alan Wake video before I play 2. I remember saying, but
endless
all the details.
Darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to
It's
escape.
a very
It'll
weird
work this
cutscene.
time.
Writing.
To be fair, he's currently stuck at the bottom of a supernatural lake.
I don't.
It's the kind of thing that happens.
Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen it.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
Jesse's gonna be like, what?
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here? And Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
Alright, let's get this started. What? Radio? TV. Okay, we've turned them both off. I don't know if that's the gimmick. So I did do this, but I don't remember how I got through it. Oh, well, that was also on. Huh. Okay. Oh. classroom. There's the key. That's nice. That's nice.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came, a resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
So there's a monster and the hiss took the monster.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before.
It's a monster within a monster within a monster.
Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance.
The hiss.
It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Mm-hmm. So it could have resisted the hiss, but it didn't want to. It wanted the power of the hiss. Hey, look, it's me. 1, 2, 3. All right. I don't think we're getting through there unless we go up, maybe? I don't know if I can make it all the way over there. Kind of want to try, but that's alright. I think we can go up. Nope. Okay. That we can definitely make, but it has an astral spike. Okay. I assume we want to go to where the yellow is. Away from the astral spike. Oh, look, blood. Yeah, that's a bad way to go. It's a rough way to go. Okay.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here?
Because he's creepy, damp, and abandoned? It's just a guess. What is... it's just moving. It's just going for a walk. Oh! Well, that's nice. We're gonna go in the bathroom for a second. Not the time, words!
That doesn't look like a house shift.
No, this is a little bit,
Do I even want to know?
Sorcerer's Apprentice right now. This is a little strange. Playing control point. Let's see if that calms things down. Nope, did not. Okay, well, there's a lot going on in here. Starting at abandoned offices. That looks bad. Oh, yep, okay. Red wall behind me, okay. Friend. I turned this up for the cutscene, and wow, that's wrecking my ears. Okay. Turned it too far. Nope, don't. Ah. Wasn't paying attention. Okay. Split the difference from where I was. There we go. Okay. I think I want to change my loadout to include the spin. There we go. So we have shatter and spin. A little bit more.
Of course, the Hiss are already in here.
Why wouldn't they be? What did you not get of the, there was a thing and then another thing went in it? What part of that did you miss? There's something to read over here. Foot gossip. Hello. My feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. It's so annoying when your feet start gossiping and you can't sleep. Emil Hartman. Victim names: Alan Wake, Tor Anderson, Odin Anderson, who are the old gods of Asgard. They're the two old hard rocker guys from Alan Wake. Redacted, Rudolph Lane, Wendy Dolan, people. Special Agent Remy Dennis, who we've been reading about before. His charges: kidnapping of an altered item, sanctions against altered organizations, obstruction of Bureau investigations, breach of the Ash Act, offenders' property seized as evidence used in conjunction with ongoing AWE investigations. Offenders' personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by the Bureau, researchers, all victims have been re-released. Biannual surveillance orders will be assigned to the Anderson brothers due to their seniority, and Wake possibly deceased. With the exception of the old men because they're old, and Wake because they think he's dead. Trying to remember how I did it. I just want to get in. There's stuff in there I need. Why won't it let me? There's a picture of a hole in the wall. On the wall. That's how you know you're supposed to go through the wall. Clever. I love that, because it's not them overtly telling you you have to go through the wall, but it's also not making it impossible for you to ever possibly know that. It's pretty clever. I'm guessing you use the service tunnel because this doesn't work.
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
This is wild, all the things we've seen, and you think this is wild? Yeah, okay. Service tunnel. Service tunnel. Off the side.
This
Service tunnel.
darkness is blocking
Kathleen!
the door.
I don't know if you miss Alan
Now
Wake
I have to deal
mechanics.
with an interdimensional noise, and light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
But, we're gonna have to play with flashlights again. Hope you're excited. Nothing like having a little flashlight everywhere you go. Flashlight is back, baby! Oh, hi, dead guy. Don't mind me. Mold room. Of course there's a mold room. Why wouldn't there be? I don't know if I'm supposed to be shooting the mold, but I do in other quests. So, like, I don't know if that does something. I don't even know if I got them all. I feel like... Okay, well, I don't know what that did. But the sound stopped, so we'll go with that. Just carry this around with us everywhere we go. It's fine. If you don't... Hartman said, baby, baby, baby. Yeah, what? Orange peel. If you don't walk with a flashlight in the darkness, it doesn't let you pass. I'm pretty sure. Let's just check, see what we got here. Ooh, Astro Construct. What do we got? Construct Surge! Surge fires adhesive munitions that detonate when manually triggered or if their timer expires. We're somewhat close to being able to upgrade it. Cool. I do kind of remember it getting a new gun type, but not playing with it long enough to really know how I felt about it. But let's go ahead and switch out Shatter for Surge, and we'll go ahead and pick... Let's pick the Absurd Blast Radius, like that boss fight had us do. Fire Break, Operations Center, Active Investigations. So this will still not let us through. That's that other side. So we're gonna move right on through here.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Phaeton.
Oh, good. there a longer version?
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone would see from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're in new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality, behind this reality, you must want these ways to drag you away.
Okay.
He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster.
Yep, lyrics
Tear
like that.
apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
Oh. Get it? There was nothing ordinary about Faden. Okay, I need a flashlight in here. Hold on, there should be one around here somewhere. There we go. Flashlight time. So for those of you who were not there or don't remember, in Alan Wake, there's nasty stuff and you have to eat it away with light. In Alan Wake, you have a flashlight. In this game, you don't have a flashlight, so you just use your powers to do this. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Redacted. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or a direct result of sabotage. The Bureau has been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggests the event of this caliber were imminent in Bloomington. As a result, the response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also the equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude the agents after the attempt to make contact. Further investigation of the incident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited altered state when entered. The individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector. Para-natural entity A10, aka the Shadow, is an aggressive redacted consisting of 3 known types. Type A, localized manifestations of sentient redacted, capable of occupying organic and inorganic material as well as exerting redacted on its surroundings. Shaded individuals, human bodies, by the Shadow. These individuals are notably more aggressive but do seem to retain redacted of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Type C, shaded objects, similar to Type B, except the inanimate objects are redacted solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals, see AWE 35, which may imply a shared link to a redacted intelligence. The threat is this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of offensive defensive measures. Investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered to prepare for the eventuality of redacted.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces. destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
Okay, so we can't flip it because we need power. Okay, I found power. I thought I changed this, but I didn't. There we go. Now I did. Good luck to fight. If I'm not mistaken, the floating rangers that you may remember seeing in Fire Break are from this. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, we're gonna have to pay a little more attention here. I'm hitting the upper limit of me standing, but I'm trying to get used to standing longer. So we'll see how we do here. See, I want to float and throw things, but it's a mistake. Nope. Okay. Okay, we're gonna not use the new gun. We're gonna use the tried and true method right now. Spin, I want to keep surge. We're going to switch over to charge. Hey, I've had to DD. Good luck. Thank you. We're gonna go a little bit longer, probably not much later than 4. I'm hoping to get caught up with what I've actually seen before by then. And then we'll pick up again. I will not be streaming tomorrow, and I don't really know what my week schedule is going to be like because my folks will be home a little bit early, and so I don't quite know what's going on yet. So put me, Kirkland, so you put me on the desk duty just because I did a thing that was hired to do, my job. I want to know what I would call that. You want to know what I'd call that? Bullcrap. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWE or paracriminals is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life. And I've heard some stupid things. They know more. They already know the facts. They already know just as much as us, if not more. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, think again. All of that blew up. They blew up the tracks. He killed those people, all to make the train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension. See how that slows me down. Need to read that. Maybe listen to that. Okay. Alright, let's look around here.
Reminder, all employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed. Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
A black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talisman relics and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine altered and paranatural materials, were raided in redacted Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but that they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern is threefold: that there's a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies growing awareness of their existence. Criminal individuals do not seem aware that these items' paranatural powers and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating, and motivations of these collectors is largely unknown. I hear Ati. Well, hey! Now they're finding that. Ati managed to find me to give me more work to do.
Darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody city, says the old way. Like dark but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
That was a funny way to let me know that was there. The following NASA FBC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on the research, including black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. In return, all data gathered during space missions is made available for the Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs secured by both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch and the redacted far outweighs any spending related to their processing and delivery of black rock. From its medium Earth orbit, the redacted will provide the Bureau with unparalleled resources for remotely monitoring and photographing the AWE site. The resource would be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. to that control point. We'll definitely do the Auti missions, but like I said, I'm going to keep pushing through what I've seen before so that we can kind of all be on the same page the next time. Well, that said, it did take me a little while to get through some of this, so I didn't mean to start that mission.
I don't feel
Stay
right.
in the light.
Something in this darkness is draining me.
Yeah, it's a monster. I remember this part. It's not great. Uh-oh.
Now what?
Monster!
What is that?
Bad stuff.
Come on, elevator, time to go!
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate.
It does not like light.
Like the light. I can use that.
I did not like doing this part with the controller, so I'm very excited to do this part on mouse and keyboard. So it stalks you in the darkness. And you have to turn on the light in different areas and run from light area to light area. But he can practically one-shot you, so you gotta be careful. We'll pick stuff up, but we'll read it later. Looks like it's a goofy thing anyway. Shut up, Hartman. I kinda remember what I did, but I don't super remember what I did. Video games. There he is. So I need another light cube, but I think I have to keep getting them from over here. What's up there?
Okay, this room is really
Likes it.
intimidating and all, but I know my rights. It's not a crime to try and get a book signed.
Making unauthorized contact with a dangerous paranatural entity is indeed a cruel offense against him, and can be prosecuted as such.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Listen, this is being blown way out of proportion. All that happened is I heard Dr. Hartman was brought in. Since I'm a huge Alan Wake fan, I thought it'd be cool to get a copy of The Creator's Dilemma signed. That's a book that
That's
Hartman
nice.
wrote about.
He's just out there having a good time.
Okay, good. So yeah, I was just looking to fill out my Wake collection. I certainly didn't know Hartman had turned into some kind of shadow zombie.
That's a completely inaccurate description.
Whatever, listen, I'm just a desk jockey. I sort papers, do data entry, that kind of stuff. Don't come down on me like this. I made one mistake. I mean, I see people break the rules all the time and no one is pulling them into dark rooms to yell at them. Yesterday, Dave Gleason and his crew were talking to that empty spacesuit and laughing their heads off.
We're letting you off with a warning, Mr. Winston. But this is going on your record, so one more screw up and our next chat won't be so friendly.
Great. That is just great to hear, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, is there any chance I could get my copy of the Creator's Dilemma back? Get out.
Also, I was doing this on a file where I had not completed everything, so my levitate was not as good. So this is less stressful than I remember it being. But this next part sucks. Okay, he's not looking so good. Not looking so good.
Yeah, how do you like that?
Oh, it's not the next part. Okay. There is a part, and it does suck. I guess it's not the next part. Come on. I want to get to the thing. There we go. Let me get the thing. I saw it. It existed. Got it. I'll probably hang on to a lot of these reads, and we'll read them tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow. We'll read them like next stream as a way to start the stream off, I think. Oh, hi. Okay, so that's how I need to get there. I have to take the elevator. But I remember a fight that we haven't done and a puzzle we haven't done. I really do want to be done.
What are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman?
I sure did.
Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh, yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Very supremacy.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the Panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out. Langston was right. This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items.
A little crazy.
People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with
I don't actually remember what you...
Doesn't want to brag. Right.
Actually, I just said that I wanted to get caught up, but I don't remember which of the 3 paths I took. So we might actually end up in a spot I haven't done before anyway. But I'm gonna go with, I just started working the rooms systematically. Let's see if Jess today thinks the same thing. But I also may have gone for the other one first because it was listed first, so we'll see. Nothing hidden. A little turntable. That's fun. Survive long enough to make a friend. That's gonna help. Let's make a second friend. We'll grab this guy. Go back, go back. Not a okay. One of my friendlies over there helping out. Drop. There's life orbs on the floor. I need some life orbs. Friend. Yeah. Cool. That was handled. Hop. See if there's anything worth having on the floor. That did not work. There we go. This is the only way to go. Looks like this is the only way to go. There we go. It's one way to make a door. Oh good, it's dark and spooky. It's eating his. Interesting. I need to get to that. And I need to get to that. I need to get to both. With the flashlight. Let's just see if there's anything else in here. I don't think so. Okay. think we went the way I did the first time. So we are on track to start with the stuff I've already seen. Control point. Then much like Foundation, we can ask for a friend.
Send a ranger to my location.
Hey guys.
Make way for the director.
Going the wrong way. The fight's in here. I remember this fight. Yeah, that's why I called you in here. I didn't call you here to hang out. Whoa! Well, that was unexpected. Okay, Demogorgon, don't get locked up making friends right away. Got it.
This is the director. I need backup at my location.
Running the wrong way.
We're in this together. Flanking.
Oh gosh. What? I didn't even know what hit me. Okay. Oh, we can do this. This is nothing compared to what we've already done.
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
It's an honor, Director.
The good news is, since I keep dying, that means I'm killing the same